Welcome back to our channel. You are joining us on week 7 of this bone marrow transplant journey with our son Teddy. In this episode we have a few ups, but towards the end of the episode, one mighty big down.
This is the realistic side of finding out your child's got leukemia. Do not take life for granted.
For those who don't know us, this is me, Scott. This is my wife, Katie, and this is our son, Super Ted. We are the Bridge family, trying to get the most out of this rat race we all call life. On the 24th of February 2023, our whole world got turned upside down when we got told our 9-month-old son had been diagnosed with high-risk Aml Leukaemia. For anyone that doesn't know what that stands for, it's acute myeloid leukemia, which is a type of blood cancer. Yes, I said it. Cancer. As you can imagine, life froze. Every parent's worst nightmare was happening right in front of our eyes. With childhood cancer happening more and more frequently across the world, we decided to document our journey from start to finish to raise awareness and give cancer within children the exposure it deserves. We hope these videos give people a raw, detailed insight into what's involved, the treatment, the day-to-day hospital life, the emotions that come with having a child with cancer. So ladies and gentlemen, buckle up as we take you along on this whirlwind of a journey to save our son's life. And remember, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised. So if you're interested in following our journey, don't forget to like our video, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you can stick with us on this battle against cancer.
This is getting ridiculous now. Third one in about 10 minutes. Full up.
Hello and welcome to the Bridge Blow Dry Bottom Service. Got the air on that nappy area again. Running around after her, look, getting an upside down bath with a pillow, another pillow, because the chair's uncomfy.
Due to Teddy still having a chesty cough, we started the morning with a chest x-ray. After minimal sleep the night before, we often try to pull the curtain round and try and have a nap, but with a poorly cub in the room, this often proves very difficult.
So I just finally pulled myself out of bed to go and get in the gym, and on the way back now Kate's giving me a voice note saying that Teddy's rash on his face has got 10 times worse, so to prepare myself. So here we go, let's go and see what that's like.
This was Teddy's rash before the gym. And this was Teddy's rash after the gym, which shows you how much can change in a matter of 2 hours. Due to how much fluid and electrolytes Teddy had lost through diarrhea, it was evident that his body was really starting to struggle and something wasn't right. We knew that Teddy was visually presenting badly, but didn't realise how badly his body was struggling. All we could do was comfort him and make him feel safe. Even his favourite things like a bath, or even his favourite horse, couldn't make him crack a smile. But wait, what about the duck? With seeing a glimmer of hope and happiness, we had to try and keep his energy high to make him know that everything was going to be okay. Our epic dancing was rudely interrupted by a nurse coming in to strap him up to a heart rate monitor, whilst Teddy had another potassium correction. With Kate on hospital duties tonight, it was time for me to head back to Paul's house to start the mountain of washing we had to do due to Teddy's severe diarrhea.
Time for the daily laundry.
Yes! My first wash at Paul's house. So much better than the hospital washing machines and drying machines. So, one attempt, winning big.
We're going to pause that video for a minute because I want to introduce you to someone. Let me introduce you to the newbies. These guys are a beautiful family who have travelled all over the world and recently bought a homestead in Portugal with their 2 sons, Crusoe and Sawyer. This family give a true representation of what a true family living each day to the full looks like, which is exactly why myself and Katie have watched them over the years and grown attached to their way of life, which is exactly why we reached out to them purely to say thank you. But they've taken it a step further. This is the Newbies amazing merchandise page where they're selling all of their personalised clothing for adults and children. All of their merchandise is made using 100% organic cotton and are made in factories using renewable energy only. And to top it off, they use plastic-free packaging. If this isn't amazing enough, in the conversations we've had with them throughout this journey, they have generously offered to name one of their hoodies after our Super Ted after hearing all about our story, and all the profits from this hoodie only will be given to a charity of our choice, which is Young Lives vs Cancer. As you can see, these hoodies are absolutely incredible, and even more personal, we just happened to start our journey on Elephant Ward, and the hoodie's got an elephant on it. Doesn't get better than this. So I will leave a link in the description below to their website. If you fancy buying one of these hoodies, then please click the link and go and purchase it, because as we said, all profits go to the charity of our choice, and Young Lives vs Cancer has helped us out from the start of this journey. So we just want to say a huge thank yous to the newbies, because you guys are absolutely incredible and we can never ever thank you enough for your generosity.
Tortoise shell on, full of washing for the club, myself and Katie. I've got a feeling about today. I've got a feeling it's going to be a good day. So if I manifest that, then hopefully it will come true. Let's see what today brings. I think we have some tired bodies on camp this morning, so first stop, iced coffee, and we can attack the day. Two iced coffees and a sausage bun for camp. Set us up for the day. Help is on the way, dear! Look at you! You look so much better, don't you, Ted? Oh, we've got claps. Wow, even the rush has gone down a little bit.
Pretty.
Bless him. Duck, good boy.
White blood's 4.16, neutrophils down slightly 1.48, lymphocytes up 0.83, sodium, don't matter, potassium 3.4, blah 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 blah.
Good chat.
Although Teddy looked like he was getting better, little did we know what was round the corner.
He's bloody eating. Go on, Teds. So this is our setup at the minute to try and avoid as many sheet changes as possible. We have 5 Inco pads all stacked up on each other, and then he lays on top of them. So if he bursts his nappy or we're changing the nappy and a bit goes on the sheet, we can just peel an Inco pad, put it on in the bin without having to do a full bed clean and sheet change. So yeah, in other news, Ted's causing carnage.
What's that? Apple.
Electrolytes going in. Giving you that goodness, Teddy B. Bless him, so groany. Keep going, mate. That's a busy old bath in there today, Ted, isn't it? Got all the farm in there. There's a little rash still present. Neck. Bless him. Super suppressed the whole time. Just even if he engages with a telly, it's for like a minute, and then he'll just get upset. Love you, mate. You're doing so well. And hopefully, this won't last too much longer and get you back to being normal, Ted. And we can go home and rebuild our life. Yeah? Just gotta hang in there, mate. I love you so much. So sad. And got into his mouth. When he finished, his paws were all wrinkly. Merv used a long fork to scratch Shaggy Dog's back.
Ted's having a pre-bed snack. Go on, the cub. That's incredible. Say bye-bye, mummy.
Come on, Cypress Foreign, do your thing. Yeah!
As Katie was leaving, she happened to leave with a passing message.
You might need to order some more nappies.
Yeah, that's not going to be enough.
Say bye, mummy. Right, Ted. Lads' night. Where are we going? What are we doing? Should we hit the town? One day, mate.
I just changed Teddy's nappy, and I took his nappy off, and he had his first baby boner. It was just like pointing upwards. I was like, quickly put the nappy over, so I was like, shit, it's going to wing. And it was just there for ages, just like pointing up. Oh, I'm so proud of him. What a special moment for him. That is just truly outstanding. First baby boner, tick.
Good morning, Teddy. Somebody's got some breakfast and they've had veggie straws and toast this morning. I can't tell you how good it is to see this boy eat, but he's just squawked at his iPad, so we've given him a little bit of Miss Rachel time, but yeah, super happy and a real positive start to the morning.
So we've been given this topical steroids for his rash, which is hilarious because I was calling it tropical steroids, which I thought was a bit of a too bougie name for a cream, but yeah, I got corrected on that one. But yeah, so we're going to put some of this cream on Teddy's face.
Breakfast was just a little bit too exhausting, so back for a quick nap, ready to be fully charged for the day.
Good morning from room 5 Foxward. It is the 9th and it's time to get this bedroom back on track. Teddy's doing some lovely colouring, but now we need to get organised. Let's go!
Barney Bear for breakfast, doesn't get much better than that. Look at these counts for today. All of these numbers are done by Teddy. 0 transfusions or anything. Look at that white blood cell count. 4.16 up to 8.43. Neutrophils 3.07. Lymphocytes 1.97. God, Teddy B! That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. There was a last one that said the shits. That would be 10 out of 10 as well. Woo! Team lunch, Ted. We got
A full tummy and just a little bit happier. Fingers crossed. It was us worrying about pooing, and he's just thrown up everywhere, and I just happened to turn around whilst he was asleep and his mouth was full of sick. So I run over and picked him up, And yeah, as I picked him up, he kind of continued to choke and vomit. And luckily I caught it in time, and he threw up a load. So, but I don't know whether that's because we fed him and the meds went on top, or whether just too much feed. I did say to Kate that we shouldn't give him a full feed, but we did. But yeah, hopefully he feels a little bit better for it, but bless his heart.
I can honestly say what was about to happen was one of the scariest moments of our life. Helplessly watching your whole world deteriorate. We had told the nurses that something wasn't right hours before, but all they can do is monitor and treat anything that presents itself. Everything was changing so quickly. What was happening to our boy?
Pass that badge, please. And
The nurses at Great Ormond Street Hospital are out of this world, but when you see one of the most experienced nurses start to panic, we knew something wasn't good.
press that forward for me, Scott.
Yeah, of course.
A buzzer means one thing: she needs help. The nurse's actions became rushed and quicker, and the mood went from calm and controlled to rushing within minutes.
It's not working out.
The nurse was trying to immediately check his blood sugar levels to try and understand why he was presenting the way he was. After finding out his blood sugar levels were dangerously low, they put him on an IV glucose drip. Why was this happening? What was happening? All we could hear was just worrying signs, even down to the tone and the panic in people's voices.
Because obviously it could be dangerous. The whole thing. Yeah.
Whilst the mood in the room was getting more and more serious, all we had to do was just wait to be able to retest his blood sugar levels. We were two parents watching their everything deteriorate. We felt helpless, like we'd let him down, but if the truth be told, this was the reality of having a child with cancer. We were hoping that the retest would show that his levels had increased.
His oxygen stats is going down hugely.
Oh, Baba.
Sorry, my love.
His levels hadn't risen. But what did that mean? There were so many unanswered questions, we just had to let the nurses do their jobs. The thoughts that were going through our head were unimaginable. Why us? What did we do to deserve this? Is he going to survive? It was horrendous. Before we knew it, we had two senior consultants enter our room. To say our life froze in this moment would be an understatement. All we could hear is the consultants whispering underneath their breath.
This is horrendous. Look at that heart rate, 191. We've got glucose going in there. We've got electrolytes going in there. Paracetamol going in there because he spiked to 39.2. It's ridiculous how quickly everything's changed.
Suddenly, the consultants went from 2 to 4. In the mix of trying to find some sort of clarity in this situation, all I heard was the word ICU.
So sorry, mate. Pray that you're going to be okay. Love you so much. You can do it. Be strong.
From this moment on, it was all a blur. Things had gotten too serious to film. We were just sitting ducks, waiting to find out our fate of our son.
What a day. Do it at 20 minutes later, and then 20 minutes later after that, whilst he was asleep, he started choking and started throwing up. It's the first time in weeks that he's thrown up, and since then he has taken a serious turn, potentially being treated for sepsis. We might have to go down to ICU, which is intensive care unit. His blood sugar levels dropped to dangerously low, so they're treating for that. He is severely dehydrated. I've never ever seen him look this bad. It's horrendous. And the last 4 or 5 hours we've had every consultant in our room just trying to work out a plan of how to get on top of his blood sugar levels. His heart rate's been up to 200 beats per minute, which is insane. He was just like a zombie, absolute zombie. But he spiked to 39.2 temperature. It's really not good. The plan of attack now is we just got to wait it out, monitor his heart rate, and so far his blood pressure's been okay, so they can deal with everything on the ward. But if his blood pressure becomes unstable, then we're going to have to get rushed down to ICU. It's just absolutely horrendous to see. But I've just gone out to get some food. We are starving, and then I'm going to head back to the hospital. We've got the longest night ahead of us. So literally, I'm numb. I'm so numb. We were like days away from going home, and the whole thing's just flipped up on its head. It just feels like we've been diagnosed again. It's mad. But we've just got to take a big deep breath and stick together and just fight through this minute by minute, hour by hour, into the night, and just be there for our boy. This once again makes it very real what it's like to have a child with cancer. Just when you think you're on the up, it can strike you straight back down within a moment. I've said it once and I'll say it again. To anyone that's watching this, do not take your life for granted, because you never know what it's got in store for you. And we are seeing that in its first degree today. We should be at home right now with our boy, and God forbid, thank God that we're not, because we'd be dealing with all of this in our local hospital. The only positive is the fact that we are still in Great Ormond Street Hospital, and he has got the best care that he potentially will have. So fingers crossed we managed to get out the other side of this, but my God, what a day. Exhausted after not a huge amount of sleep yesterday. And we're going into another night of the unknown, I guess. Here goes. One day hopefully we'll be able to watch this back with Teddy, tell him how amazing he was and how strong and courageous of a person it takes to actually get through this. But there is no reason to ever doubt him, because he's got this far and done it like a true champ. So if we just keep hold of that thought, then fingers crossed he'll pull through this. One day we'll finally get home. Into the night we go. Come on, Teddy B, you can do it. Stay strong, my boy.
Were the doctors gonna get on top of this? Were they gonna make our boy better? Were we gonna end up in ICU? All the many questions with unknown answers. This is the end of this episode, but watch out for our next video where you find out why I left the hospital, if Teddy manages to recover, and we continue in this living nightmare to save our son's life. As always, thank you so much for your continued support through our journey to save our son's life. Don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to our channel, and look out for our next video. And please don't forget to live for today, as tomorrow is never promised.